Hickok 45. I see some revolvers on the table and you are looking at them. Good old Ruger LCRs and LCRx's. And let's shoot them. You want to? The new firearm came out. This one, it is the LCRx Snubby. It has a barrel length of less than 2 inches. It's like 1.87 or something like that. So it's a very small firearm, very light. Has the hammer you cock, the LCRx trademark. And other than that, it's very much like an LCR. But I wanted to make you aware of it, and I wanted to shoot it. Is that okay? Like what? How about the target? Let's put a couple on that. Double action. Yeah, I've noticed when I shoot double action, it prints high. It's kind of a recoil thing. All right. I noticed it the other day fairly dramatically. So, but it's a very light gun, and that's what you get. That's okay. We also want to thank SDI, the Sonoran Desert Institute. Check them out online, distance learning, sdi.edu. We really appreciate their support. You can get a degree in firearms technology and take a lot of cool courses, so appreciate that. What else should I shoot? Well, I'll shoot some more. What happens when you're firing, you don't have like a really strong, I notice when I go single action, if I cock it, I can bring it down a little bit, okay, at least based on where the sights are, obviously. So I was holding right on the red, knowing it was going to print a little bit higher. But that happens with a lot of firearms, the old firearms, the Colt single actions and those sorts of things. Some of them print really high. So it's not a big problem. It's way better than printing low, okay? So let me fire some plus P in it and see what the reaction is here, okay? So yeah, this is the LCRx Snubby version. We have the 3-inch, you've seen that, I'll link to the other videos. And not a lot of secrets about the LCR, unless you're brand new to guns, right? And they're handy little handguns, or they might be unattractive to you if you're an old guy like me, and you just like the steel and stainless steel and wood and everything. A lot of polymer here, but the key parts are steel, okay? High-grade stainless steel. So it's not going to blow apart or anything. You just have to get used to the looks of it, don't you? Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with these plus Ps. I'm going to hold right on the red. Hold on that on the left, over on the SDI logo there. Use it for a bullseye kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, a little, where that one went. There we go. I'm going to cock it now. I'm going to try to hit that same logo. Okay. I brought it down just a little bit, just something to be aware of, okay? Very light firearm. This thing doesn't weigh much at all, and that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty. They basically tried to get as much polymer in here as they could, still maintaining the parts made of steel that need to be steel, okay? That take the pressure, the barrel, the cylinder, the hammer, trigger parts, and everything. So it's not like you have a plastic hammer or anything like that, or sear. And they work. I bought this one. This is a 22. It's the same firearm, LCR without hammer. That's why it's an LCR. This is an LCRx, and it's just a good shooter. You've seen videos on it, comparisons, and I don't know why I don't have this in 38 yet. I really ought to, because I like it just fine. I tend to carry, when I'm carrying one of these, the 642. I like the Airweight Smith, because I can get those boot grips. Now I understand they make boot grips for these now, though. Somebody was telling me, one of you all. So I don't know. You never know. I may end up, since I like the Airweight, when I carry a revolver, pocket revolver, I need to order some of those boot grips for one of these in 38. And plus I need the gun. I don't have the gun yet. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll buy the gun, then I'll buy the grips. And that might be my favorite carry revolver, because I do like these. I like the hammer. If you're new to firearms, relatively new, you've fired a few revolvers, but not many. Now it's really easy for me to be not a snob about revolvers, but just because I'm old school, I like Smith & Wesson a lot. Colt even. and I like the old Ruger revolvers as well. These are new, obviously, all this polymer. They're a little bit strange to people, but I like them. The trigger is, in a lot of ways, the double action trigger is better than the Smith or the Colts. You just have so much control over it. You really do, and that's one of the points I want to make. While this is about this LCRx, because that's the new gun, you got the hammer, because a lot of people want to be able to cock it and fire it. And I understand that, but these things allow you, with just a little practice, trigger control, pull that thing out, and you know when it's going to break. You can just feel it. Let me show you. I'm going to pretend I load it up without, and I won't cock the hammer, and I'm going to do some really precision shooting at 800 yards. No, I'm just going to hold on something. Of course, you can't really see down my sights, but they're really steady right up to the fire. I'm gonna take out that 2 liter, and I'm holding right on him, and I'm just going to bring the hammer back. And I had no doubt but what I was going to hit it, even though double action. I'm hit that bowling pin, and that bowling pin. Oh. Okay. I missed that bowling pin 3 times, so I need to eat my word. Well, I think it was, at that distance, I think the elevation was getting me. You know how it shoots high? And I was just missing it by the neck, probably. So, if I can't think of a better excuse, I'll come up with one later, next video. So, don't rush out necessarily and buy this gun, even if you like it, over the one with the concealed hammer, okay? Because they both have the same trigger mechanisms and all that. But if you want a hammer, you want that option, there it is. Okay, it's not like I hate hammer spurs. I mean, they both have hammers, but it's a hammer spur, exposed hammer spur. It's almost like I hate hammer spurs. I think people probably have that impression. It's not that I hate them. It's like having a small gun that I talk about that you can shoot well with a small grip. If you can shoot a firearm that has a short grip well, wow, you've made a big leap. There's a hurdle there that you have jumped that takes you into the land where there's so many firearms that you can carry so easily and be effective with, be dangerous with, okay? Well, not really dangerous, you know what I mean, joke. But you can be effective with it. You're well defended, even though it's a small firearm. So that's always been an inspiration to me, to be able to take a small gun, shoot it well. A firearm without a hammer spur and shoot it well, because longer grips and hammer spurs they can be negatives, when you're talking about concealment, right? That's the reason. If you're just in a holster, it doesn't really matter that much. But if you're in a pocket gun, jacket pocket, whatever, got you a holster for one of these, a pocket holster, the hammer spur, I just don't like hammer spurs in those situations. But it's a small hammer spur, so that's some consolation. But the LCRx is basically just this gun with the hammer spur. And I think, this may not be the same barrel length. I'm just using an example I guess it is, as the LCR. It's a 22. But all these guns are basically the same. Now the LCRx, this was the first one they came out with, I think in 2014, in the 3-inch barrel. It's a little different because it's a bigger gun. It even has bigger grips, has adjustable rear sights and all that. So it is more of it's a bigger gun. It's still very light, almost a range gun. I think it is just 3 inches, but it seems really big compared with these, doesn't it? And that's a great shooting gun. Little kit gun, whatever. We've done a video on that. So mainly it's these two I'm kind of comparing. Just the difference in what you have. You got that exposed hammer, okay? So I'll shoot a little more. What else? I'll shoot some plus P. I don't want to keep you too long, but I did want to show this to you. And you've been requesting it, is why. And so I went online and requested it from Buds. Okay. I might have to walk down here and make sure I hit something. Oh, there's that bowling pin that was being a smart aleck, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll get him. Got me a hog right in the back. Click, I'm empty. It only holds 5 rounds. So if you want to shoot 6 out of it, you have to unload it and put another one in, okay? Just thought I'd make that point. I know you're asking about that. Let's shoot some more of those. Plus P, it is rated for plus P. It says right on the barrel shroud. See, it's polymer, that shroud is, and a lot of that. And you know, it's interesting design, and you know, it makes it light. And I don't know how many thousands of rounds you'd want to fire through one of these, but by and large, I think they hold up, you know, really well. They're a carry gun. They're not a range gun to go out and shoot box after box after box of ammo. With firearms like this, I like to shoot them off enough. And I don't have a pocket holster. I think this fits in my, pretty much in the same pocket holster for my 642 Smith. But, yeah, what I would do, bring it out, shoot it. Semi-realistic situations, okay, I've got to use this firearm, pull it out. You know, you're shooting. Make sure you know where it's going to hit. You know the feel of it. You know the recoil. Boom. So if you get attacked by a big propane tank, you know, even at that distance, you're ready. You're well defended. But typically, don't go out and just shoot it over and over and over, right? So I don't know if I need to shoot it anymore or not. Probably not. It's the LCRs are no mystery. They sell for around, I think you can get them for like 500. They're not cheap, not cheap. I think I paid close to 6 for that 22 version, but that was a few years back, and I was in a big box retail place where I'd gotten gift certificates. I told you when I quit teaching, and had some gift certificates for it. So I didn't really have a choice of where to buy it. But I think you can probably get them for around 5 or a little over. So it's not like they're, just because there's so much polymer, you can go get one for a couple $100. That's not the case. But they seem to be well made. Obviously, they're a mainstream firearms manufacturer, Ruger, you know, a good name, and they work. They've been well received, and they work. And a lot of people have these. A lot of them have people have these and carry them and shoot them. You new shooters, there's so many of you out there, I know. I'm not going to get into the revolver versus semi-auto debate, of course, but there's definitely a place for revolver. It's a gun, you know. 38's a good cartridge. You get plus P ammo, and it's just nothing to sneeze at. Some people do. They sneeze all day long, whether they have a virus or not, at these. I don't. I even carry them sometimes, okay? So just another thought, another version basically of the LCR with a hammer on it. So you can pound on it, and you can cock it and take a more precision shot if that's what you desire. And in the short barrel. They, you know, up until recently, they just had this exact firearm with the hammer, the LCRx, in the 3-inch barrel, that bigger firearm over there I showed you. So now it's in a snubby. If you want a hammer spur, you can get one, and go buy it, really, if you want one. If you want a hammer spur, you can get it. So anyway, appreciate y'all coming out, appreciate your support of us and of the people that support us. So keep coming back, we'll keep making videos, and because we like to shoot, if you didn't notice. Life is good.
Oh yeah, that's better. This is a great gun for defense. Oh hey, didn't see you guys there. While I've got you here, I want to remind you of our friends over at Talon Grips and Ballistol. Talon Grips makes grips, can you believe it, for all different types of firearms. You can get rough texture or more of a rubberized texture. Just sticks right on there. You know, really affordable, really cool option to improve the grip for your handguns or rifles. So please check them out at talongungrips.com. You'll be glad you did. And also Ballistol. Dad has been using Ballistol for many years. It's a cleaner and a lubricant, and it's non-toxic. It works really great, and we're happy to have them on board since it's been a part of our shooting endeavor for a very long time. So go to ballistol.com, talongungrips.com. And also, while you're out there, I'm juggling all these things here. Also, while you're on the internet, please do check out our other social media like Hickok45 on Facebook. There's also Hickok45 on Twitter. The Real Hickok 45 on Instagram. There's a John_Hickok45 on Instagram where I do some things. There's Hickok45.com. You can find us also on Gunstreamer. So check out all that stuff and then watch more videos.